We're leading the way with breaking news this morning after a fiery crash on the Ronald Reagan Highway overnight.
And we have learned very recently that this is deadly. It's been impacting a busy stretch of westbound traffic in the Springfield Township area.
WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes live where the crash happened earlier. Again, Todd, we saw those westbound lanes closed all morning. Bring us the updates on what you're seeing now.
Yeah, guys, this is a very busy stretch of highway, Ronald Reagan Highway, Cross County here. This is just west of the Winton Road, Galbraith Road exit, heading toward Daly Road, toward Hamilton Avenue. In the Springfield Township area, just north of Finneytown to set the scene, we see a lone cruiser at this point, a police cruiser on the westbound lane, still shut down, eastbound traffic flowing just fine. We have seen a number of emergency vehicles vacating the scene, which I think is encouraging for anyone who relies on the westbound stretch of Ronald Reagan here in this part of Hamilton County to make it to and from work. But sadly, yeah, as you mentioned, deadly crash. Let's show you some video that a viewer named Jessica shared with us overnight. It happened just a couple of hours ago. You see the fiery collision that happened. We had called the Hamilton County Dispatch, who told us that they had gotten a report of a wrong-way driver getting onto the westbound lanes of the Ronald Reagan. At least that's the way it appears that it happened. It could have been heading east. I would clear that up. But nonetheless, there was a collision. At least two vehicles involved, one person taken to the hospital, but we have since learned that one man has died from that collision. Some scene video. There were a number of emergency vehicles out just within the last half hour, 45 minutes or so. But again, those have now largely vacated the area, which I think is a positive sign insofar as getting the traffic flow back up here in the westbound lanes of the Ronald Reagan Highway. Eastbound again looking fine, no real impact, but I'm sure a lot of drivers are confused as they tried to head west of I-75. That's where this stretch of the Ronald Reagan is, but having to make some last-minute changes to get to wherever they need to go this morning. For now, reporting live here in Springfield Township, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.
Todd, we're saying that one vehicle in the westbound lanes, people might be watching saying, like, why not open it? It's just one car there, but you've seen more vehicles working, but beyond our vantage point right now.
Exactly. I'll show you a live look again. Let me walk away just to see. There's we see the road signs blocking my view. I can see, there's a westbound on-ramp here to the stretch of the Ronald Reagan. There's still a police cruiser way back. You can't see it with our camera, with lights on, blocking, entrance to the Ronald Reagan at that point. And then when we first arrived, heading toward that Galbraith Road, Winton Road exit coming north on 75. We tried to take that exit, but there were a number of ODOT vehicles. There was a sign with an arrow saying this is closed. You have to get, move around and so forth. So I think that process is probably happening now where they're removing those vehicles. In fact, we saw one of those big trucks a minute ago with this blinking signs heading in the westbound direction, leaving the scene. So I think that's where we are right now. I would have to think that the westbound lanes of the Ronald Reagan, again, between the Winton Road and Galbraith Road exit and Daly Road, Hamilton Avenue, should reopen fairly soon. We'll certainly keep you posted. Back to you guys in the studio.
Todd Dykes leading the way for us on this breaking news, deadly breaking news. Todd, thank you so much. Kelly Rippon's taking a closer look at the traffic impacts and how you can possibly avoid this area, Kelly.
Right, Stephen, and knowing now that it is a deadly crash, it might take them a little while to investigate. So if Ronald Reagan Cross County Highway, part of your daily commute and that stretch specifically, alternate routes before heading out. So again, this is heading westbound, so you'll need to hop off here potentially, as we were just talking with Todd Dykes, at the area near Galbraith Road as a detour. So you could head south and take the detour exit. Randy, thank you so much moving this for me. And you could also take Compton Road to the north of the Ronald Reagan Cross County Highway as a way to get around that. If those are part of your morning commute, do expect that you'll probably have a few more people helping you out on your way to work this morning, just because of people trying to detour around that. Again, we're hoping that things open here soon. 6:34 is when a lot of traffic does start to pick up. We'll keep you updated as we head through the morning.